Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin and for today's video I'm going to be doing another weekly reading vlog. So it is currently Monday, March 22nd, and I have class in about 8 minutes. It's like 11:50-ish. But I really wanted to vlog this week. I have some exciting things happening. Not really, I'm just getting a package today that I can't wait to unbox. But I have a feeling it's going to be a productive reading week. I'm hoping it's going to be. I hope it's going to be a productive week all around. Plus, I feel like you can kind of tell I'm in a really good mood. And that's because it's like officially springtime. It's sunny outside, it's beautiful, it feels beautiful outside, and if you didn't know, spring is my favorite season, always has been, always will be. And to put it like how my mom did the other day, apparently I just come alive in springtime. I literally thrive in the spring, like it's unmatched. I just feel 12 out of 10. All the time during spring. So I'm feeling good. I love talking to you guys, especially when I'm feeling good. So I wanted to vlog. So let's quickly go over my TBR. So one thing that wasn't on my TBR for the month, but I do really want to read is The Lovely and the Lost by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is only like 325 pages and I am 40 pages in. I started this during our 24-hour readathon that I hosted with some of my friends. I'll have the live shows and stuff linked in the description below, and also my vlog for it. I kind of failed and I need to film the outro for it later today. But I really want to read this one. I read The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes earlier this month and loved it, and I've had this on my shelf for a really long time. Plus, one of you guys, it's one of your favorite books, and you've recommended it to me so many times, and I really, really want to read it so that we can talk about it. So I'm really excited for this one. It's a quick read. I only made it 40 pages in because I was like falling asleep and super tired, but I definitely think that I can finish this week. Also, something that I started during the readathon was The Deal by Elle Kennedy, and I would like to read that this week. I think I'm like 80 pages in, but I'm reading the ebook, and so there are like 700 pages of the ebook that I have to read, so I'm like I'm not super far in at all, but I am enjoying it, so I'm hoping to keep reading that. It's a really quick read, and again, I just was like falling asleep, so I couldn't finish it, but like I said, I'm enjoying that, so I want to keep reading it. And then I want to start From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I started this a while ago, but I didn't do a very good job annotating and I wasn't really in the mood for it, so I want to restart this and I'm really excited about it. I'm just in the mood for a lot of like romance, and this is a fantasy romance, so I'm excited for that. Then something technically on my TBR is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I should probably read this. I'm 78 pages in. I want to catch up before the show comes out, especially because one of my friends and I have something that we are thinking about doing before, like, for the show. So I need to like be able to, I need to read this so that I can be able to watch that and do everything like when the show comes out. So, and then another thing that was on my TBR was These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. I really want to read this as well. I have to read this for a vlog that I'm doing, which I also need to start today. So yeah, I really want to read this. This is a Romeo and Juliet inspired story set in 1920s Shanghai between two rival gangs, and it sounds amazing. I've heard nothing but great things about it. I have a feeling I'm really gonna love this. So yes. And then I also want to read the books that I'm getting in the mail later, but I'll get them in the mail later and I'll show them to you then and we can talk about them more then. Things that I need to do today. I have classes. I have therapy at 3:30, and then I have I'm going on a walk with my friend in the park that I haven't seen in a while because she's been at school, but we're gonna get outside and enjoy this really, really nice weather. And then I will probably edit some videos, do some homework, lots of fun things like that. I'm not going to the gym today because I've been for the past 6 days and I need a rest day. So I'm kind of bummed about that because I do love going to the gym. I'm sorry if you guys don't like hearing about that, but I've been loving it and I'm really proud of the progress that I've seen already. So yeah. Other than that, I don't think I really have anything to update you on, and I'm probably late for class, so I'm going to go, but I will check in with you guys later, and hopefully I've read something. Also, if I have the audiobook for it, I would also like to read You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnston. I think I still have it on Scribd, but I'm not sure if it's available to me right now. So if it is, then I want to read that. But anyway, I'm gonna go and I will check in with you guys later. Okay, I have to make this update pretty quick. It is currently 3:25-ish, so I need to log on to my therapy call in about 5 minutes or so. But my book mail came in. I took it out of the package during class because the package was a little bit like broken when I got it. Like there was a hole here, and obviously there's a giant hole here where I opened it, but like part of it was already open. So I wanted to make sure that the books were good, and they are. There's just one that has like a little bit at the corner, but it's fine. Let's quickly run through them. I'm also putting these on my like to read for the week if possible. So first two are manga volumes, Love Me, Love Me Not volumes 6 and 7. I'm so excited about these. I think I'm going to try and read them tonight. I love this manga volume series. I think volume 8 is the latest one that's out in English, or maybe it's being published really soon. So I'm almost caught up to all of the ones that are currently out in English, which I don't read Japanese. So I'm as caught up as I possibly could be, just about. So I'm really excited. They always leave off on a cliffhanger, and I just love them. And then the other book I got was a romance. I think this might be self-published actually, which I didn't know, but it's really cool. And that's Love at First Fight by Carrie Aarons. I saw Olivia from Olivia's Reads, who I love her bookstagram, so I'll have it linked in the description below. I also just love her. She's super sweet. She read this and she gave it like 3.5 or 4 stars or something like that. She didn't love it. It wasn't anything mind-blowing, but the premise sounds really interesting. It sounds cute, so I want to read it. Plus, it's not very long. It's a short read. So I'm really excited about this. I don't have like super high expectations, but number one, I love this cover. I just, so pretty with like the rose gold on it. And two, it's enemies to lovers. It's a romance. It should be fun. So yeah, that's it for my little haul. And now I'm going to go log on to therapy, and I'll check in with you guys later. During my classes, I managed to get a couple of videos outlined, so that was really good. I just picked up my car from the shop. If I tell you guys what was wrong with it, I would be incredibly embarrassed, so I'm not going to do that because it was stupid. Literally nothing was wrong with it. I'm just an idiot. And then I'm going to go for a walk with my friend. Hi, it's Tuesday and I haven't really talked to you at all today. I filmed some clips, but I haven't really talked to you. I'm pretty tired right now, so if my energy is low, that's why. Also, my throat really hurts because I was driving to the bookstore and put on a concert and sang. I don't sing professionally, so my throat's not used to that. But hi, it's 10 p.m. Also, please ignore that little spot on my lip. It's not herpes. There was a pimple there and I popped it because it felt like there was a hair on my face. It felt really weird. So anyway, those are not any updates that you really needed. Like I said, it is Tuesday, March 23rd. Today I got some reading done outside, not very much, but I did get to enjoy the weather, which was really nice. It was like 65 or something. I got some work done, which was really nice. And then I went to the gym and I just got home from the bookstore not too long ago and ate dinner. But I did end up picking some things up at the bookstore, so I wanted to share those with you really quickly. I'm pretty excited about both of them. I only got 2 books, but I'm still really excited about them. So the first one that I got, I was not expecting to find there at all, and that's Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2. And I think I want to try and read this tonight. I've been really bad about reading lately. Last night when I couldn't sleep, I read a little bit of The Deal by Elle Kennedy on my phone. I think I'm on page 100 out of 684 of the ebook. The ebook is really long, but it goes quick. I can read the pages quickly. I didn't want to be reading for a super long time on my phone because I wanted to try and sleep, but I did read a little bit, and I think I started on page 68. I thought I was on page 78, but I was on page 68. So that's where I started. Didn't make tons of progress, but I made some. And then also last night and today, I read more of The Lovely and the Lost by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm now on page 68. So again, not tons of this has been read, but I am liking it. I think I just really like Jennifer Lynn Barnes' writing style, and okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but the way that she I was gonna say that the way that she writes, but the way that she formats things, in that her chapters are super short, and it's always engaging. It is a little bit dramatic, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm still really liking it, and like I said, it's keeping me engaged, so I like that. But my reading plans tonight, I might read more of The Deal, but I definitely want to read this if I'm not super tired. And then also at the bookstore, because I'm sidetracked, I picked up Lost in the Neverwoods by Aidan Thomas. He is the author of Cemetery Boys, which I haven't read, but I have the audiobook on Scribd. I'm gonna try and read it next month because it's not available to me right now, but the audiobook is on Scribd and I do want to read it. This is a Peter Pan retelling. I love Peter Pan retellings so freaking much, so I'm super excited about this. The inside says, when children go missing, people want answers. It's been 5 years since Wendy and her 2 brothers vanished into the woods near the small coastal town of Astoria, Oregon. Oh my gosh, it takes place in Oregon. If you didn't know, I love Oregon. It is a very special place to me. Wendy returned with no memory of where she had been or what had happened to her. Her brothers did not. When the town's children start to disappear, the mystery around her brothers is brought back into the light, and the police are once again knocking on Wendy's door for answers. Attempting to flee her past, Wendy almost runs over an unconscious boy lying in the middle of the road. Peter, a boy she thought lived only in her stories, asks for Wendy's help to rescue the missing kids, but in order to find them, Wendy must confront what's waiting for her in the woods. I am so excited. This was released today, so yeah, super excited. This cover is beautiful, oh, seriously, it's stunning. But yeah, that is pretty much my update. Nothing really happened today. I slept through my alarm. That was not good. And I missed my class. It was weird because I woke up at 8:46 to Aslan crying. He wanted to go out and go potty, so I let him outside and went back to sleep because my family was home. So, or I thought they were, at least. And the dogs, when it's nice out, will typically just like want to play. They won't want to come in for a little bit. So I just like went back to bed. Plus I figured I would be up in like 20 minutes for my class, which was at 9:30. Didn't wake up till 11. Luckily my mom came home like at 9 or something, so they weren't out there for terribly long. They weren't unsupervised for terribly long, but that was not my best moment. I woke up and I was like, well, guess class isn't happening for me. I don't even know like how I haven't slept through an alarm in so long. Also, it like just goes to show you I'm way more in tune with my animals than technology, which is like a good thing, obviously. But there have been so many times where like I won't hear anything, but I'll just wake up randomly. And like when Aslan was a puppy, this happened one time. He threw up. I didn't hear anything. Like I just randomly woke up and there was throw up and he was looking at me like, help. It was not pleasant to wake up to, but obviously he's fine now. So my reading plans for the week have obviously changed. I want to read this. I think I'm going to wait till like next month to read this, just because it is so close to the end of the month. I still do really, really want to read it. I just don't think I'm going to put it on my TBR for this week. And then I want to finish this. I'm hosting live sprints on Saturday, so hopefully I can like get these things all done. I want to finish The Deal by Elle Kennedy. It's a pretty quick read, so I don't think that will be terribly difficult. And then I want to finish these 2 volumes of Love Me, Love Me Not by Yosaki Saka and start this. Those are like my primary reading plans. It's a lot. Don't know if it's gonna happen, especially because I need to read 4 more books by the end of the month. And let me count how many days there are left in the month. 8 days left in the month. Great. I also need to edit. That was something that I wanted to do today, and do homework, and neither of those things happened. So hopefully I can wake up early tomorrow before my class, get some reading done, and get some editing done. But right now I'm really, really tired and I don't know why. So I'm going to attempt to go to sleep. Like I'm gonna read for a little bit and then go to bed. But if I'm not successful in that and I end up reading a bunch more or something and have an update for you, then I will check in. But if not, I will just see you guys in the morning. Hi, it's like 3:30-ish, maybe. I literally have no idea. I'm just kind of taking a stab in the dark. But I have a reading update for you. It's Wednesday, by the way. I think you can tell because it's daylight outside. And I told you how late it was last night, so it couldn't be Tuesday. Last night, I finished Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2, gave it 5 stars. This is probably my second favorite manga series I've ever read, honestly. I love it. As far as gore goes, this one was a little bit more gory than the first one. Also dealt with some more serious topics in this one, and that was interesting. We're also getting the plot is thickening, which is fun. So I'm excited to continue on with Volume 3 when that's finally back in print. So far today, haven't really done much, honestly. I had my classes this morning. I just finished filming a video. I've eaten, and now I'm just so tired. I don't know why. I'm exhausted. I have not been sleeping well at all lately, and it sucks. So not too happy about that, if I'm gonna be honest with you. I think right now I want to lay in bed and edit, because I do need to edit a video and upload. I haven't edited in like so long, so I really need to do that. And then I really want to read Love Me, Love Me Not, Volume 6 at least. So I think I'm going to do that, and then I'll edit, because like looking at a screen wakes me up a little bit more than looking at a book. So yeah, and then I need to go to the gym at some point today, but I'm not gonna go right now because the last time I went around this time, there's a very creepy man that followed me around the gym and it made me uncomfortable, and I'm pretty sure he goes every day at this time, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to read some manga right now, some more manga, and then edit, and I need to do homework tonight. I don't have like any plans this evening. I don't have anything that I need to do. I will check in when I have an update for you. It is currently 10:40-ish, and I just finished Love Me, Love Me Not Volume 7. Earlier I read Love Me, Love Me Not Volume 6. You guys saw that. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. I gave both of them a 5 out of 5 stars, and I am officially all caught up on the series as much as has been published in English thus far, so that's exciting. To be all caught up on another manga series is really cool. Because I like typically read manga when they are like they've been published for a while. It took me literally like 2 years to finish Waiting for Spring, so I don't know, feeling good about that. But I'm gonna try and go to bed now. I've been really struggling with my sleep lately. It's genuinely like really bad and affecting me in a negative way. I need my sleep, and I prefer to wake up earlier if I can, but that's not been the case lately, so that's not fun. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to sleep because I'm kind of tired, so here's to hoping. But I just wanted to say goodnight. I probably won't fall asleep till 3 a.m. again, but a girl can dream. Alright, so it is now Thursday. I did not sleep through my class or my alarms today. Actually woke up before all of them. I didn't sleep very well last night. I told you I was going to bed at like 10 or 11 or something, I think. I don't remember exactly. I did not go to bed until 1:30, which was infuriating. Yeah, I didn't go to bed until like 1:30 in the morning, and I woke up at 7:17 this morning without an alarm, just like randomly woke up again. I guess it wasn't random, as I was crying and wanted to go outside. I tried to go back to sleep after and couldn't do it, so I was ready and like mentally awake for my class this morning, which was different. Typically I'm not, because I wake up at 9:25 in the morning and class is at 9:30, so I'm still half asleep. But I am trying not to take a nap today, so that hopefully at like 10 or so I'll be tired tonight. And then like I'm fine with waking up at 7, that's great, but not when I've only gotten 6 hours of sleep. That is not ideal. So after I updated you last night, I edited what I have so far of this vlog. I edited part of another video. I actually edited the whole thing, and then this morning I did the thumbnail for it and uploaded it, so that video is public now. It was my spring reading list for 2021, so that got posted. Responded to some emails, and today I have a decent amount of homework that I like need to at least start getting some work done for. So I have a quiz for my laws of evidence class. My interpersonal communications textbook just got here, and then I need to do some stuff for my criminal law class and just get some posts done. It's not due until like Tuesday, I don't think, but I always save it for the last day, and that's really bad, especially because it's against policy. But I hate doing it. I don't know why, but I hate doing work for that class. I think because it's an online class, I just dread doing work that way. When the lectures are on Zoom, at least, I'm fine. But when it's strictly online, and it's not good. So I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna finish my quiz today. I'm hopefully gonna get at least a post or two done for my criminal law class. Right now there are currently sprints being hosted in the Discord reading sprint that I'm on by Stasia, who is one of my good friends, so I'm partaking in that. I'm not too worried because I was reading before this, so it's not like I'm like stressed for that. I started the audiobook for Shipped by Angie Hockman last night, and I'm loving it. I'm like 30% of the way through, so I'll probably finish that today. And then Rylan, who is another one of my amazing friends, I'll have all of my friends' channels linked in the description below. But she is hosting sprints tonight at 8 p.m. and so I think I'm going to read this for that because she's hosting a readathon currently called the Mini Spooktober Readathon, and I'm not completely in a thriller mood, but I do have this one that I'm currently reading, so I'm going to read this for that. Rylan, I love you. I'm sorry, but I'm also a mood reader and I don't really want to read thrillers right now. But I swear when Spooktober comes around in October, I'm 100% participating. And I do love you so much. I'm so sorry. I am the worst friend ever. I think those were all the updates I have. I just vacuumed my bedroom. I need to get something to eat. Also, I am going to talk about my body weight for the next couple of minutes. So if that's something that you're sensitive to, you don't want to hear about that. I'm also going to lightly allude to eating disorders a little bit. So again, if you're sensitive to that, just skip ahead probably like a couple minutes. But I just have some progress that I wanted to talk about. I'm super open about my mental health on here, and I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of an update because I don't like, putting out that I'm not doing well and then just like leaving it at that. I feel like that makes people really, really concerned and also plays into the stereotype of people are just like looking for attention. And that's obviously not my goal. It's just to like bring awareness to it, but people are terrible and are going to make you feel bad no matter what you do. So not that I've gotten any negative anything, which I'm super thankful for and honestly surprised about, but yeah. But I just wanted to update you a little bit because you guys are some of my really good friends. I consider you my close friends. But in regards to my eating and fitness and stuff, because I've mentioned going to the gym a lot here and I don't want anyone to think that I am just doing it to lose weight. I'm doing it to gain weight and to gain muscle because I've never fully been like happy with my body because I've always been skinny, which is not a compliment. It's just what it is. I meant to say it's not a compliment, nor is it necessarily an insult, but when you're skinny shaming someone, that's definitely an insult. But anyway, I've always been pretty skinny, but that doesn't mean that I'm like healthy, you know what I mean? It just kind of means that I have a high metabolism. So I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to work out so that my body is just like in good shape, and also so that I can gain some of the weight that I lost back. So on March 21st, I weighed myself and I was 107 pounds, and I weighed myself today and I was 109 pounds, which made me really, really happy. And I know that's 2 pounds in 4 days, but I have been going to the gym, I have been eating more, and I like honestly can't really see a difference. And I'm like trying to do it the safe way. I'm trying to eat healthy foods and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't want people to think that I'm binge eating either. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm genuinely full and like being really aware of that, which isn't ever something that like I've thought this much about. And if you had asked me like a year ago or a year and a half ago, because I guess a year ago is when it started, but if you had asked me a year and a half ago if I ever thought I would struggle with food, my answer would have been no. So it kind of sucks, but it is my reality, and that's okay, because I'm working to get better and more comfortable with my relationship with my body and food. So I just wanted to update that. And aside from like my insomnia and being a little bit manic, which like isn't really hurting my mood, I'm just kind of tired. Yeah, I'm just kind of like tired and don't have tons of energy. My mental health has done really, really well. I think a large portion of that is because it's springtime. But that's just kind of a little mental health update. Excuse me. I'm going to go grab a snack actually, because I'm pretty hungry. I haven't eaten for a couple hours, and then I'm going to sit in the corner of my room that has no sunshine and do homework and listen to my audiobook, which is making me happy at least. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later, probably during Ryland's reading sprints. And yeah, I'm also going to respond to some comments because I got a couple while I was like showering and stuff. I need to work out at some point tonight too. I really don't want to. I'm just like too tired. But I want to make a habit of going to the gym and not just like 1 week on, 1 week off, you know, because you're not really going to see real results like that. Hi guys, so it is currently Friday. It is 6:45 and I need to update you. So last night I ended up going to the gym and still couldn't sleep, so my insomnia still sucks. Even like I didn't even take a nap yesterday and I woke up at 7. Like nothing is working. So that's great. But I woke up at noon today because I wanted to let myself get some sleep since I haven't been falling asleep until late. I was like, it doesn't matter what time I wake up, I don't go to bed until 2, so I may as well sleep in. Woke up at noon, went to the gym, made my bed, super fun things. I've eaten dinner, and I just finished my audiobook, which I listened to a big chunk of both this morning and last night when I couldn't sleep, which was Shipped by Angie Hockman, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It's one of my new favorite romances of all time. Honestly, one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year, so it was really, really good, and I'm super happy that I read it. For the rest of the evening, some things that I need to get done. I am about to sit down and do some schoolwork. I mean, I'm already sitting down and schoolwork's right in front of me, but I'm about to start doing it, you know? So I have a couple discussions that I need to get done, and I want to look into some of the work for my other online class that I have, and that's like it for homework. But I want to edit this clip and the clip previous for this vlog so that I'm like caught up and not super overwhelmed. I want to put together the thumbnail for my reading sprints that I'm hosting tomorrow on my channel, schedule that on StreamYard, and then I want to get some reading done both physically and on my ebook as well. So my ebook is the deal. I don't know how much I've talked about that in this vlog, but I would like to get to like the halfway point if possible, and I would like to get to page like 120 in The Lovely and the Lost. I don't know how far I am right now, but if I could get to that point, that would be great. But yeah, not a ton to do today, which is nice because I woke up feeling like really overwhelmed and stuff, but I feel like I can do it. Maybe it's because of the audiobook that I just read and how ambitious the main character was. And I finished my audiobook, which was something that I wanted to do, and that is now done. So, feeling good about that. Also, ACOTAR is becoming adapted. Hopefully, the adaptation doesn't suck. I'm nervous. I am hesitantly optimistic and excited. So, like I said, hopefully it doesn't suck. Also, if you didn't know, I am like the biggest Demi Lovato stan ever. And she just released a new song today, like at midnight, and it's so good. I've been listening to it on repeat. I almost know all the words already. I've listened to it like 8 times, which is not that much. Maybe it's more like 12, but still. I almost have the whole thing memorized, so I'm feeling good about that. Yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to go do homework. Lucky me. And I will check in with you guys later. I'm coming at you with another great angle. It's 10:40 p.m. on Saturday, March 27th. And I haven't talked to you all day, and I don't really feel bad about it. I feel like I should feel bad, but I don't. I honestly had a terrible day today. It was the lowest I've been in a really long time. I woke up at noon again, didn't go to bed till 3 a.m. Who's freaking surprised anymore? I don't even know why I say it. It's just my sleep schedule. I didn't get to work out today because when I had the motivation to work out, the gym was already closed, so that was wonderful. I was really struggling with food a lot today. I don't know like why or what triggered that, but I was having a really, really hard time with it today. So that's not been fun. I've had a little bit of a headache, probably because I haven't been sleeping well, but can't really change that. I tried to lay down and take a nap, couldn't. I don't know. It was a bad day. And I feel like people are scared to admit that. I definitely used to be scared to admit that, especially like when I would be doing super well, because I felt like admitting to a bad day would be admitting to a bad week, a bad month, a bad year, etc., etc. But like I tried to do things to make it better, but it wasn't in the cards for me. God said no, we're not having a good day today. So, but I did go to the bookstore. I know, we're all surprised. And I picked up volume 2 of probably my favorite manga series of all time. I've only read the first volume, but it's already my favorite. And so I have a lot that I need to do tonight, but seeing as I'm gonna be up till 3 o'clock in the morning anyway, I have time. So right now I'm gonna sit and read this for a little bit, and I'm so excited, genuinely so freaking pumped. It'll probably take me a little bit of time because it is a little bit lengthier and there's a lot to it. Like there's generally a lot of text. There was with the first one at least. And there's just a lot with artwork to take in. But I love it. I love it so much. It's, like I said, my favorite thing that I've ever read. It's definitely going on my favorites of the year for sure. Last night, I haven't talked to you today, so I don't know if you know how far in I am, but I read a bit more of the deal, and I'm like 30% of the way through, so I'm hoping to read some more of that tonight as well. I need to edit my April TBR, which I filmed today despite my terrible mood, so I apologize if you watched that and I come across as horrible. I was just having a bad day, but I want to stick to my schedule that I outlined for myself. I also need to do some homework for my online classes, but I don't know, honestly, if that's going to get done. Like, I will get it done before it's due, but I don't know if it's going to get done tonight. It might be saved until tomorrow morning or, like, later this evening when it's technically morning. I just don't have the drive to do it right now. That's where I'm at. Not a great day, but it could have been worse. I am grateful for a lot of things. My home, all of my books, all of you guys. I am grateful for a lot of things, and I have a lot to be happy about, but sometimes you're just in a bad mood, you know? And I feel like you're allowed to complain as long as you are aware of everything that you have going on and you're not complaining about that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to say thank you. I know that there are so many new faces around here. Thank you for sticking around and hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you. You're the best. I don't know why you're here, but I am so, so thankful that you are. So I appreciate it a lot. I probably don't say that nearly as much as I should, but I wanted to say it here. Yeah, there are a lot of new faces, and it's so cool and just completely mind-boggling. I don't deserve it. I have a couple questions. If you're new, or if you've been here for a while, this is honestly for anyone. What was the first video of mine that you found? I'm really, really curious. That's been a question that's been in the back of my head for a little bit now that I've been wanting to ask you guys. So if you could let me know, like, what video you saw of mine first, that would be epic. And then also what videos you guys want to see from me. I have a couple of ideas, but I always like hearing your ideas as well, because I feel like you think of things that are out of the box and I wouldn't have considered. So it can be something that you might think is like, that might be like stupid, because I know I have a lot of those ideas, and then I'll like tell them to other people and be like, listen to how ridiculous this thought was. And they're like, no, that's dope. So like, just whatever your wildest dreams are. Maybe not your wildest, but oh my god, the sky's the limit when it comes to brainstorming. So doesn't mean it will happen, but I would love to know what you want to see. Anyway, I'm gonna go read, maybe do some homework, try and eat. Yeah, I'm gonna try and go to sleep. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna try. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Hi. So it is Sunday. It's about 6 p.m. or so, and I'm going to close out this reading vlog. I am exhausted again. I just got back from the gym, and I wasn't even there for that long. I was there for like an hour, and I tapped out. It was honestly pathetic, but it's fine. I'm just so tired. Like, not being able to sleep is really doing a number on me. Who would have thought? I need to close out this vlog because for the rest of the evening, I'm just going to be doing homework. I have 3 things that are due tonight. I would like to get some other stuff done. It's going to be stressful, but it's fine, honestly. Let's walk you through my reading. I think did I finish 3 books this week? I read more than I thought. All right, so in no particular order, this week I finished Shipped by Angie Hockman. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. It was incredible. It was so good. It's one of my favorite romances that I've ever read. If you don't like a ton of like smut in your romances and you like more contemporary, I feel like you would definitely enjoy this. There's like some tension between the characters, but for the most part, it's like fade to black, nothing really depicted on the page. So I read that, loved it, and then I also read 2 volumes of manga, both of which I gave 5 out of 5 stars. Tokyo Ghoul Volume 2 and Kakagurui. I have no idea how you pronounce this, but Compulsive Gambler Volume 2. Like I said, both 5 out of 5 stars. Both of these are some of my favorite graphic novel series of all time, and I cannot wait to continue on with them. I continued on with my ebook. I am now 35% of the way through that because I read some while I was at the gym in between sets. I'm liking it. Right now it's like a 3 out of 5 stars, but I'm just over a third of the way through, so yeah. And then I barely made any progress on The Lovely and the Lost by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm on page 68, and I would like to finish both that and The Deal by the end of the month, but we'll see what happens because like I said, I have so much homework to do. But that's it. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you read this week. If you made it to the end of the video, can you stop sniffing my hair, please? That's a little weird. If you made it to this point in the video, leave a little like the Z's emoji, because that's how I'm feeling right now, just completely exhausted. Like I said, that's it. Hope you're all doing well, reading, mentally, and otherwise. Hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you all in my next one. Bye, guys.